To a brief explanation of integers. This is the third episode of the series, the second last one. The next one is releasing tomorrow, but today I'll be teaching you guys how to multiply integers. Last week I taught you guys how to subtract integers, and the week before I taught you guys how to add integers. So in today's video I will be teaching you guys how to multiply integers on a brief explanation of integers. So keep watching and let's go. Okay, so now we have a draft, so let's get right into it. So let's get our example question. So let's use 5 times 4. You guys all probably know that a positive number times a positive number would equal a positive number, so that is obvious. So 5 times 4 is what? 20, so that's the answer. But how do you multiply positive numbers with negative numbers, and how do you multiply negative numbers with positive numbers, and how do you multiply negative with negative? So yeah, so first things first, let's see how to multiply a negative number with a positive number. So let's use the same question. So for example, if we have negative 5 times 4, that will equal negative 20, because if there is two opposites, so if there's a negative and a positive, it would be the negative number. The answer would be a negative integer, so it would be negative 20. So a negative times a positive would equal a negative. So yeah, that is that. And then what about positive with a negative? So we all know that if you guys do 4 times 5, that would equal 20. So a positive times a negative is a negative. And then what about a negative times a negative? Now this is where it gets weird. So let's do a different one. Let's do negative 7 times negative 3. What would that equal? Negative 7 times negative 3 would equal, you guys are probably thinking, negative 21. No. When you have two negative numbers in a multiplication question, the negative numbers just cross out, and then the answer would be a positive number, so it would be 21, positive 21. So a negative by a negative would equal a negative. That's what that would equal. What about my camera is so off today. What about if you multiply a 0? What if you multiply 0? So let's see if we have 0. So let's go for 12 times 0. Negative 12 times 0 would obviously equal 0, because in normal multiplication, even if you multiply two positive integers and positive numbers, it would also equal 0. So even with the negatives, it will also equal a 0. So yeah, that is how you multiply integers. So the main things to remember is that a negative number multiplied by a positive number would equal a negative number, and a negative number with a negative number would equal a positive number. I accidentally wrote negative here. It would equal a positive number. And then a positive number times a positive number would equal a positive. So that is how you multiply integers. Hopefully you guys learned something today. If you guys have any questions or concerns, comment down below, or you can email me at ayaancanhelp@gmail.com. But other than that, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you guys tomorrow. But till then, peace out.